Continuing coverage of our top story, the decision from Ismael Ozanne not to pursue charges against Officer Matt Kenny for the shooting death of Tony Robinson.
Attorney Chris Van Wagner has been providing us with legal expertise throughout the day and rejoins us now. Chris, thanks for being here again.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. First off, your general thoughts on the legal process that took place here for DA Ismael Ozanne.
Well, he was very detailed in his explanation. I think that was unexpected. He told people he was making a decision based upon whether or not he could prove the case at trial. That's the right decision. I'm a defense attorney. I would normally be locking heads, locking horns with him, but I always want my clients not to be charged unless there's evidence to convict them at trial. So he said that was his legal standard, and he stuck with it. The process from here is different, but up until now, he's been right up front about what he did, whether people are happy or not.
Well, what did you think about his process of how, he took 20 minutes when he started before he made that final decision, made a lot of very important points?
Well, I think the most important thing he did was this. He told everybody his story so that they knew he did not come to the table with the kind of bias that somebody else might. He said, I have lived this life. I know racial discrimination. I am aware of the disparities in our own Dane County system, and he therefore established credibility by pointing that out. He's a biracial man, and he said so. And so people looking at his decision cannot say he doesn't know what a young black man goes through. He went through it, and that gave it credibility.
One last question.
Yeah.
Some people on social media said that the DA criminalized Tony Robinson today by going through all that evidence. Was that necessary, and if so, why?
If they view it as criminalization, they're making a mistake, and I understand it, but it's really simple. He had to explain what an on-the-street officer faced in the moment. It's facts and criminalization.
One more thing, just to add to it. You heard Dave Delosier talk about the possibility for a civil suit. How does that change? I know we seem to see this with every case that a civil suit could follow.
Well, I think the next step is they may well ask the U.S. Justice Department and the U.S. Attorney in Madison to look at it, and they will. They did with the Heimsmith case.
Right.
And then they can bring a lawsuit, and they can do what happened in the O.J. case. They can, years later, take depositions of every witness involved and find out what they can find out. It will. I have no doubt it'll follow.
All right. Well, Chris Van Wagner, we appreciate your legal help with us today. Thank you so much for being
Glad to
part
be
of
of
our
service.
coverage.
Thanks.
Thank you.